Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 12 of this luxury apartment. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to increase the levels. Now we're gonna work on this again. I'm going to go to my south elevation, and because I want to increase the amount of levels that I want, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this level and then just click on copy or CO. I'm gonna grab it from here and then I'm gonna add 2. Of course, we need to increase this, so pull it up so that all the grid lines will show on each level. And then we need to add from level 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. But as you can notice, this is uh, with a different color. That indicates that we don't have the floor plan here yet. So what we need to do is we need to go to view and then click on plan view, click on floor plan, and then we have the level 6 and level 7 ready to be added there. So I'm going to highlight them. I'm just selecting one and then hold on shift, selecting the bottom. If you have more, you can do the same thing and then you will be able to highlight everything instantly. So now I'm going to press OK. So what happens is I have the grid lines right here, but I don't have it on the other way. So what I need to do is go to ease elevation and then pull it up. Once we have that, if you notice, I'm gonna go to level 7 again, and as you can see, all the grid lines is showing. So it just needs to intersect with all the elevation and everything will be fine. So now it has the same light or color with the level 5, and that means that we can see the floor plans right here on the project browser. So now our task is to add 2 new floors. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to level 4, and I'm seeing that I could select everything and copy to clipboard. But what you shouldn't do is to copy the stairs. So usually when you copy the stairs, it will create some error and all those stuff. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the stairs. So VG, and then just look for stairs, or you can just click on stairs or S for stairs, and then you can see that stairs is right there. Uncheck that, apply OK. It will be hidden on those. So now what we need to do is just copy, and once you copy that, click right here under modify, copy to clipboard, and then you can just paste selected views. I want it from 5 and 6 because the 7 is the roof. So here just click OK, and then if we go to south elevation, you will see that it will be added directly there. So let's go to level 7 or south elevation. As you can see, there's some overlapping. The overlapping part is this one, the wall, curtain wall, that we need to push it up later on. So we just need to delete that, and that's one of the warnings. We could pull this up and then pull this up as well. And what we need to do is just select it and then cut geometry. Select the wall and then the curtain wall, and it will basically cut on those walls. So as you can see, our curtain wall is all the way up, and that's what the way we like it. So now if we go to our 3D, everything looks good, and then we could just select select our stairs like this. I usually copy, so just hold on control, select the railing and then the steps, and then we could just click on copy to clipboard as well, and then paste selected level, and then that will be 5 and 6, and then that will add the stairs right about there. So don't worry, we're going to cut this one, but we're gonna use a different trick. It's basically under architecture, and it will cut on shafts. So this is very useful when you're cutting um, levels or floors from the elevator. So we're gonna do that right now to show you that it's very easy to do. Of course, on level 1, we don't need to do that because we need our floor there. But we could just uh, pull it up once we have all the visuals. So here, under shaft, we're going to click that. And as you can see, it will show you a brief example of what it can do. So it's very useful for cutting on floors, ceiling, and roofs. So click on shaft. As you can see, we have a border here for our elevator, and we could do this one right here. Click on finish, go to 3D, and then under shaft, you'll be able to select that, and you can manually, so base offset, I want it to be actually 200 from the level, or maybe make it 400 because we don't want it to pierce to the ground. And then unconstrained or top constraint to be up to level 6. And then we don't need top offset. And if we go to 3D and pick, you will see that there's an opening there. As you can see, there's opening there. You can see all those levels, and it's very useful for that elevator. So now we could do that with our flooring right here. What we need to click on is all the way right here. So what we need to do now is go to level 1 again, click on shaft again, and click on rectangle. And we just need this portion right here, and then click finish, make it 200, and then top constraint to be up to level 6 as well. And then let's look at it at 3D to show the visual on how it came up with. So the only thing that you need to do is add some railings around here so that everything is proper. And as you can see, this one, it's not up to the level, so it needs some changes after all. As you can see, what we could do is we could just delete some of this and then just add. But right here on level 7, we could keep this so that we could go to the roof. Usually the roof is where the maintenance is. You want to maintain mechanical equipments, electrical, those kind of stuff in the roof. So you could just leave it like that. But I'm just checking the height of this because some of them are, so this one has 2, so maybe that's the one that got copied. So I could just basically delete that and then just copy the different one. This one, this one should be the copied one. And as you can see, some of the levels are different there. I think because, let me double check the south elevation. So everything is 4,000. So actually, only these stairs are the ones that are not good. And we could just double check everything. This one, it needs to go up all the way to level 6. So I'm gonna copy that, paste, select align, and then from 2 to 6, and then it will create those. And it's just giving us some errors. That's usually what happens. But if we could copy the way this one was set up, hopefully. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on snipping tool. This is very useful so that you could just quickly see how this one is. I'm just gonna compare the way the stairs on dials and see. So 2 to 3, and then I change it to 15 here, and then there we go. Just change it to 15 and then click apply. So some of the errors that comes up, and we're just manually doing it so that we can see the changes right here. 15, and then we could just do that later on. And then here we could just copy it now. This is under 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, and 6. Copy, paste, select levels 4, 5, 6, and click OK. And then it will create the same problem, and just put in 15, and then press OK. So now you could, it's usually, you usually have it under, if you have a Windows operating system, I think it's always free. So snipping tool, so that you could just quickly get a picture and you don't need to save it. So as you can see, everything is good now. Some changes that I want to do is I don't want to add this one onto this balcony. Also, I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna keep this, but under the first floor, I don't want to put anything. So we're gonna change it a bit, especially in the first floor. There's no balcony in the first floor, so I'm gonna edit those up, or we could just leave the base right here. Actually, let's just delete it, and then just delete all of this. We're going to have a different look because I want a more modern look, because one of the subscribers showed me an alternative look, and I kind of like the way the modern look is. I'm going to put him in the description to acknowledge what the design he came up with. So that's something that I cannot acknowledge that I did. So now, here we could add the roof first. Um, we're probably going to delete all of the railing. So delete all of this, select visible in the view, delete all of them. We're going to add a different look, and then we're going to encase some of them, um, and then give it this nice luxury look on this apartment. So what I want to do first is to add the roof so that everything is enclosed, and then obviously we're going to add some space right here, because of this one. And then for the roof system, um, and then we need to go to level 6 first so that we can see everything. Go to roof, edit, duplicate, roof number 1, all caps, make the change for the thickness to be 200, and then the material, shingles, press OK, and then click on OK again. And then the changes that we need to do is, because the roof is on level 7, we're going to change this. So basically we're just um, getting the layout from level 6, but we will place it on level 7. So here we just need to add it from the outside or inside of the wall. Make sure the fine slope is unchecked, and then we could basically add it. And then we're going to add something right here. We're going to extend some walls so that we could have something there. Click on finish. Let's look at it at 3D. It will look like that. We're going to enclose this part because we need to increase some of this exterior wall right here. So what you need to do is just put your crosshair without clicking on this, and then click on tab, and then click again. It will highlight every single exterior wall on this floor, but we need to uncheck this. So hold on shift, click on this ones that we don't need to highlight or increase. After that, we're going to change the top offset to 400. We can make it, maybe increase it a little bit more. So 600, that's fine. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm probably going to move this right here and then just edit the profile. I think that's the best move. If I go to south elevation, maybe I could just increase this. So level 7. Right there. Okay. And then now go to south, edit profile, and then I'm just going to create an opening here. So pretty much adding that bridge right there so that I could have that opening. SL, so split, we're going to delete this, SL, delete the middle again, TR, trim and extend. Click finish, show what's going on, there's something right here that is cannot overlapping. Show again. There's an overlapping there. So trim and extend. Delete that. Click finish. Another overlapping onto this part. Continue. Delete that. And then now we just have an opening. We don't need to do anything right there. We just need to cover this part. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Just go to south elevation. Once you actually have those, go to level 7 first, and then bind them all together first. Go south. This is overlapping right here. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna fix that first. Doesn't look good. Something weird is going on. It's not letting me fix it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it here in the middle. There we go. But if it's in the middle, it will be on my way when I edit. South elevation right here, edit profile. There we go. Delete this one first, SL on that, and then delete it. And then click on finish and look at it at 3D. So that fix, I think we just need to edit and pull it down. I think that's too much. So let's go to south, AL. There we go. So once we cover that, this part as well, I just went over it. So there we go. At least everything looks good. We have our roof, and then we're just gonna add the other roof on this part. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.